For auto fans, Lamborghini needs no introduction. Many people have the fantasy of owning the brand's high-end sports car. Lamborghini automobiles have it all, from stunning appearance to quick speeds and driving prowess. Lamborghini, with its headquarters in Sant'Agata Bolognese, is an Italian producer of high-end sport vehicles and SUVs. The Volkswagen Group owns the business through its subsidiary Audi. Despite being the choice of most people, many of us are not aware of the origin and evolution of this automobile. Therefore, we designed a video for you in which you can learn about the history of Lamborghini. Make sure to watch all the way till the end of this video. Coming back to the video, Italian manufacturing tycoon Ferruccio Lamborghini created the business in 1963, intending to create a polished grand touring car to compete with models from well-known brands like Ferrari. In the middle of the 1960s, the business debuted its initial models, including the 350 GT. The Lamborghini company was in a terrific era when the coupes first gained attention in 1965. This was one of the most productive and inventive times for the company, although some of the models, like the 3500 GTZ with a Zagato body, the 350 Spider by Touring, and the Monza 400 by Neri and Bonosini were essentially prototypes. The company unveiled an impressive number of brand new models between October 1965 and June 1966. However, the outwardly extravagant chassis displayed at the Lamborghini stand during the 1965 Turin Auto Show was destined to have a significant impact on the company's history. Lamborghini gained fame for its mid-engine, rear-wheel drive 1966 MIURA Sports Coupe. The manufacturer brought a remarkable lineup of vehicles to the 1967 Italian Auto Show. Each model was extremely spectacular, had just the best features, and displayed expert engineering. The MIURA and the 400 GT 22 Coupes, considered the IT cars in all automotive magazines, received a flood of orders as a result of their legendary status, which helped the company's financial flow. By this time, Lamborghini had established a legendary reputation for always pushing the envelope. Although the ISLERO, ESPADA, and the MIURA were still being produced in fairly small quantities in 1969, efforts were being made to improve a wide range of modifications, particularly for the MIURA. The S model was the outcome. The development of the MIURA with its opulent interior, motorized windows, and air conditioning was a crucial turning point for the business. The ISLERO GT quietly exited the stage while the MIURA gained center stage. Only 225 examples were ever produced. With over 228 vehicles sold in 1970 alone, the ESPADA continued to be popular, an astonishing number for a costly and significant vehicle. In its first 10 years, Lamborghini saw fast growth, but with the 1973 global financial crisis and the oil crisis, sales dropped. After retiring in 1974, Ferruccio Lamborghini sold the business to René Lemer and George Henry Rossetti. The business filed for bankruptcy in 1978, and in 1980 Jean-Claude and Patrick Mimran were appointed as receivers. By 1984, the Mimrans had taken the business out of receivership and made significant investments in its growth. Under Mimran's supervision, the Lamborghini Countach was replaced by the Jalpa sports car and the LM002 high-performance off-road vehicle. In 1987, the Mimran family sold the Lamborghini to the Chrysler Corporation. In 1994, Chrysler sold Lamborghini to the Indonesia company V-Power Corporation and the Malaysia financial firm Micom Sedeko, after abandoning the Countach and replacing it with the Diablo. When Micom Sedeko and V-Power sold Lamborghini to the Volkswagen Group in 1998, the group's Audi division took over ownership of the vehicle. Lamborghini's production improved as new model lines and goods were added to the brand's portfolio and released on the market. Sales of Lamborghini fell by approximately 50% in the late 2000s during the global financial crisis and the ensuing economic catastrophe. During the middle of the 1980s, Lamborghini created a 1000cc sports motorcycle in small quantities. 24 examples were produced with a Lamborghini alloy frame with adjustable steering head angle, a Kawasaki GPZ 1000 RX engine, and transmission unit. Serrani front forks, and Marvick wheels, according to a report in the UK weekly newspaper Motorcycle News from 1994. The bodywork was entirely made of plastic, with the front fairing blending into the fuel tank and seat cover before ending in the rear tail fairing. The motorcycles were made by the French company Boxer Bikes and were created by Lamborghini stylists. Ferruccio Lamborghini, in contrast to his rival Enzo Ferrari, made the early decision that there would be no factory-sponsored racing of Lamborghinis because he thought it was too expensive and a waste of company resources. This was unique at the time because many sports car manufacturers used their participation in motorsports as a means of showcasing their product's speed, dependability, and technological supremacy. Particularly Enzo Ferrari was notorious for viewing his road car business as primarily a source of finance for his involvement in motorsport. Because of Ferruccio's policy, there were conflicts with his engineers, many of whom had a passion for racing and some of whom who had previously worked at Ferrari, when Wallace, Stanzani, and Dallara started devoting their free time to creating the P400 prototype. Midway through the 1970s, while Lamborghini was run by Georges Henry Rossetti, the company made a deal with BMW to create and then produce 400 automobiles for the German automaker to meet Group 4 homologation standards. BMW believed that Lamborghini would be the best partner because of its experience in the development of mid-engine vehicles and its lack of knowledge in that area. The construction and running gear of the car was being developed behind schedule because of Lamborghini's unstable financial situation. When Lamborghini missed its deadline to deliver functional prototypes, BMW took over the project and completed development without Lamborghini. BMW hired Barr to build the vehicle, which BMW designated the M1 and delivered the first one in October 1978. Commercial and production issues made life in the Lamborghini firm challenging, putting pressure on the company's leaders to seek outside assistance to better utilize their resources. The biggest joint venture took place in 1976 with BMW Motorsport, which was then led by Jochen Nierpasch. They were able to build and manufacture super sports vehicles with the engine situated behind the cockpit thanks to the contract. Due to the strength of the Lamborghini brand and the contact's legendary status, many car lovers expressed a strong desire to acquire the company when it was put up for liquidation. The affluent owners of a sugar empire in Senegal, and, unsurprisingly, avid sports car collectors Jean-Claude and Patrick Mimran, two brothers, were given control of the business by the judge. At the Geneva Motor Show in March 1981, where they displayed a restyled Muro and the Contact S, the business hailed the new hires. The new Jampa's introduction was the true sign of Lamborghini's upcoming change in direction. At this point, Lamborghini sought assistance from many renowned automakers, including Audi, before the full contract for the definitive transfer of all shares was finalized on July 27, 1998. The initial contracts between Audi and Lamborghini was signed on June 12, 1998. The House of the Raging Bull provides a special limited edition series of their supercar, Murcielago, to commemorate its 40th anniversary. The Murcielago 40th Anniversary Edition, with just 50 units built and sold mostly in Europe, the USA, and Japan. It was a high-end vehicle with Verde Artemis paint. The Lamborghini Concept A's first drivable prototype was on display in 2005 at the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance and the Monterey Italian Concours. They decided to develop a drivable prototype to stimulate prospective client demand after more success at the Geneva Motor Show. The Lamborghini Miura concept, a well-known automobile brand, was reintroduced by Lamborghini in 2006. In 2015, Lamborghini, a producer of high-end super sports cars, unveiled the Huracan series, which includes the Spider and the RWD. With two new models, the Aventador SV and the Aventador SV Roadster, which both blend elegance and sporting DNA, the Aventador was also in the spotlight in 2015. In 2016, the Centenario and the Huracan Aveo both made their debuts. The Centenario was a true work of art, fusing cutting-edge design with top-notch performance. And with that comes the end of this video. Your feedback through the comment section will be a source of appreciation for us. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, why not subscribe to Car History and press the bell icon for upload notifications.